Good morning, my YouTube viewers. Palestine here. Welcome to my channel. I'm here this morning making a video because I'm getting ready to go help my friend with his garden. And so basically what has happened is he's got a house. He inherited a house, but his home life is really bad. I can't go into detail very much about it, but basically his garden is completely overgrown. Now, he has said that he couldn't work on his garden because he was spending time with my boyfriend and me, and that's why he couldn't work on his garden. But I went and looked at his garden. They didn't, all this overgrowth didn't come up overnight. It didn't even come up in 6 months. It's been going on for a long time. So this garden overgrowth has occurred over a really long time. It's nothing to do with my boyfriend and me. We had no idea until last week that his garden was the state that it's in. Now, he does have somebody at home, or two people at home, really, who should be helping him. And they're younger and healthier than I am. So they should be going into that garden and working in that garden. But because of the situation at home, the very toxic situation at home, they're not doing anything in the house. They're just using the house as a hotel, and they've got a TV room, they've got a living room, so they'll go to work or school, and they'll come back, and they'll just sit in this TV room and watch TV, and they won't do anything in the house at all. They have a vacuum cleaner, but they've taken the bag out of the vacuum cleaner, so he can't vacuum his floors. They have an iron, ironing board. They've taken the top off of the ironing board, so he can't iron his clothes. And they're just like lumps. That's all they are. They're just lumps. They do nothing. They don't contribute anything to the house. They don't contribute anything to the relationship. And that's all I can say on that matter. There's just two people he's living with who could be helping and should be helping, and they're not. And so, because they're not helping, he's a vulnerable person. He also shakes all the time. And because he shakes all the time, obviously he's not going to be able to do a lot of the intricate things that you need to do in gardening. So my boyfriend, so here, I got this handout. It's Hello Kitty. I don't know if you're aware of this. It does have a few little blotches on it. I did wash it. I got it in a handout, but I did wash it. And it has a few little blotches in it. And I thought, I don't have any clothes that I can afford to get messed up. I don't have a proper washing machine to wash dirty clothes and things. I have to wash everything by hand. But I thought, even though it's got a few little blotches on it, I thought, well, this would be good enough to go do gardening in. So I hope you like my Hello Kitty hoodie. And I got it in a handout. I didn't have to pay any money for it, so I can't write it off as a business expense like some people do. There's two people who have cancer channels who they're always showing things on their channel, but basically the reason why they're always showing things on their channel is because everything that you show on your channel you can deduct as an expense. And since they're actually making money off of their YouTube channels, they want to show as many things as possible so they can deduct it as an expense. And those two people who are always showing things on their channel are Tiffany Thinks. She's got t-shirts and hoodies and hats. And another one is Jody Wright. And she used to be Too Cute for Cancer, but now she's just Jody Wright. So, but I can't deduct this. I didn't pay any money for it. And even if I had paid money for it, I wouldn't be able to deduct it as an expense. The reason why is because I'm not self-employed. If I was self-employed, I could deduct it as an expense. So we're going to go to this place called Queen's Arms, and we're going to get breakfast. And when we get breakfast, because I don't have a cooker, I can't make breakfast. And two, I don't even have money to make breakfast. And if you saw my video that I made yesterday, I was talking about this girl that wanted £12.48 meal at KFC. I'm not going to be able to do that again. I don't have money to buy myself a £12.48 meal at KFC. So if that woman approaches me in town again, I'm just going to say, I'm sorry, I helped you out once, I can't help you out again. I said the government should be buying your KFC meal, it shouldn't be me. And I'm not going to be able to buy a meal for her like that again. I don't have the money to buy £12.48 for a KFC meal. I don't have money for breakfast for myself. I don't have a cooker. So I can't make breakfast for myself because I haven't got a cooker. So we're going to go over to Queen's Arms, and I'm going to get myself a breakfast at Queen's Arms. And we're going to meet my friend. And after we've had our breakfast, we're going to go over to his house and do some gardening. And I just want you to know that today I am in pain. My legs hurt and my back hurts, and I am in pain, and I can't do much. The only thing that I personally am going to be able to do is pull out a few weeds, because obviously I'm in poor health. I certainly can't do the things that my boyfriend's going to do, because my boyfriend, well, he's a lot more healthy than me, and he's gonna have to get a fork and get these weeds out. These weeds are the size of trees, and my friend, he has a learning disability, so he thinks that he can get the weeds out by just taking shears and cut them. And I told him, I said, no, you can't. You have to get them out at the root. I mean, I don't know much. I'm not a professional gardener. I don't know much, but at least I know that you have to get the weeds out at the root, or they're just going to come right back. And he just thinks he can clip them with the shears. You can't clip weeds with shears. And so last night we were at Oasis, and we were speaking to this lady, Dorothy, who she sort of runs Oasis because she's an administrator at the church, at Carey Baptist Church. And so she has a lot to do with Oasis. And we were telling her what he wanted to do, and she says, no, even she knows, because she has a house and she does gardening in her house. And even she knows that you have to get rid of the root. You can't just cut the weeds with the shears, because they'll just grow right back, So that's what my boyfriend's going to be doing. I think he's going to be taking a fork, and he's going to be getting these weeds out. And my friend, he just wants to cut the weeds with the shears, and you can't do that. You can't do that. Even I know that. I'm not a gardener. I don't know much about gardening, but even I know you got to get the weeds out at the root. So I just want to make it clear that I can't do much. I'm in very poor health. I can't do a lot, but I just want to make it clear that the only thing that I personally am going to do is pull out a few weeds. And I'm not going to be able to do anything taxing because my health is so poor. So I want to make that clear. So just in case somebody tries to rat me out to the DWP, saying that I'm out there doing gardening when I'm sick, I just want to make it very clear that all I'm doing is I'm going into the tiles, the cement tiles on the patio, and pulling out weeds. That's all I personally can do, and I'm going to do. And my boyfriend is going to be doing the hard work. So I wanted to make this video, but I also wanted to clarify what I'm going to be doing. So I don't want anybody saying that I'm going out there and doing landscape gardening and things like that, because I'm not. I'm just pulling out weeds. That's it, nothing else. And it's going to be on these tiles. And I've got weed killer. And I think that even if you're sick, you should be able to pull out a few weeds and put some weed killer on these tiles to keep the weeds from coming back. So that's it for my video. Letting you know what I'm doing. Letting you see my Hello Kitty t-shirt that I'm not making any money out of it all, because I'm not self-employed, so I can't write it off as an expense to the business. And even if I could write it off the expense of the business, I didn't have to pay for it because I got it at handout. I just thought it was cute. So I thought, well, I'll show my viewers on my way to get breakfast and then to help my friend with his garden. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. And I'm going to be making some more videos soon because I want to make videos on my data science channel. That's Crystal X. And I also want to make some more videos on this channel. Got lots of things that I would like to talk about. And thank you for watching.